Well, with this collection, told myself, so let me don't try too hard to look too modern. I think the brides are looking for very romantic look, and in the last couple seasons, I was trying to be like the fashion forward bridal designer, and with this time, this season, let me go to my romantic side, and then I say, lace. Everybody do lace. Everybody make wedding dresses in lace, but let me try to do that in a modern way without to lose the romantic side. So that was my first thought, thinking about how to use a very classical material, fabric, and make look now. Well, I don't think my work is completely modern. I always try to keep the timeless and classiness into my silhouette. But I try to avoid is the heavy dresses, the over-the-top elements. I try to avoid all these dresses, all these stereotypes, because for me, my bride is somebody who really love quality, love modernity, but they still look timeless and refined.
It was breathtaking. Fresh, unique, contemporary, modern. The bride is going to be beyond excited when she sees them arrive to my glass cases in my showroom. They're pieces of art. It was spectacular.
I'm emotionally overwhelmed at this point because the collection was so outstanding. He's been a dear friend of mine for so many years, and I can't even tell you what a champion I am for him. And this is a tour de force collection of all of his strengths, his architectural background, his sense of design, his aesthetic. It was just so beautifully detailed, so beautifully nuanced, the shapes, the fabrics, the textures, but overall the lightness of hand in every dress and the specialness in every dress. These are like modern classic pieces, and not trend driven, just modern classic architectural genius.
I love to see my dresses, how they move, because one of my most important part of my dress is lightness. I think when the dress is light, make the bride look standing and more like a ballerina. I like when they move with grace. I try to get that. And that for me is very important, the movement and the lightness of a wedding dress.
Angelic angel statuesque floating down the runway just was like a breath of fresh air for the woman that's looking for that really statement piece, but she wants to wear it effortlessly. There was just a beauty to it that was quiet, elegant, and very powerful at the same time.
Most of the dresses, the linings are gazar or organza. I don't like heavy lining. When you hold one of my dresses, you understand why. I prefer to use 6, 7 layers, but never a heavy fabric. For me, heavy fabric look old-fashioned.
This is right up the alley of the Town and Country Bride. Like the detail, I feel like the one-of-a-kind feeling that these dresses brought really is what our readers are really into. So it's definitely right up our alley. Perfect.
My bride, when I start looking around who really dress my clothes, I always feel that most of the people who dress are artists, they are into fashion, they are into the graphic designer, they are architects, they are people, women who like art. And the connection with the art is part of my language, to do my thing. I'm not too avant-garde. I think my work is fashion, but at the same time, classic.
It was kind of like an art show. It's kind of like an exhibition more than it's amazing. Like, this is really one of the best this season. I'm blown away.
Each one was a mini work of art, Each one stands alone, but as a collection, they also work so beautifully together. So proud, so happy for him.
Angel's back. It's very exciting. His architectural use of fabrications, the acetate laces on the Mikado was so revolutionary in so many ways to that contemporary bride that's looking for the unique and different.
Well, I really love the last finale dress with the little pale green underneath, with all these caps sleeve with the high necklace, the acetate. I love the way the acetate looks like that over the skin. I love it. And the beautiful proportion of the skirt. Almost half of my collection are my favorite. I tried to do the most romantic collection I can do, and I was very confident in this collection, represent me as a designer, but also represent the brides out there.